Hey everyone, welcome back. It's PokerQuest, and I think we have an announcement to make, and by we I mean me. I think where this series is going to head right now, just for a forewarning, I'm going to get my gold star with the Prince. I looked up how many more characters there are. The Bard is the final character, as I understand it right now. I will get the gold star with the Bard, so this is for doing classic mode, with no modifiers, and we'll just get that. And then we'll see what happens, honestly. I don't really know. But I think I'll do those two things before this series is over. I do have some ideas to what to put into this slot. It's probably time to just move on, and maybe we come back and revisit it. It might be something I put in the variety slot every so often if I just want to, fancy having a little bit of a play. Anyway, now that we have that in order, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get our first gold star with the Prince. And I can shout and complain at the game all I want, but the fact of the matter is last run I played awfully. I have no excuses this time. I'm not on a time limit. I'm recording this at 20 past 4 p.m. So I have all evening to go. I'm not exhausted, I'm not tired. Although I have been doing some more Python, so, I'm mentally a bit boomed. But that's my only excuse. Anyway, Prince, we're the Inflame Lord, which I don't think is particularly well balanced, but we'll deal with it. We have the ability to put Flammable on as well, which makes Inflame take over. And I think as long as we play well, we will get the 1 star. I don't think it's too hard to ask. Again, it was also recommended that we could do modifiers instead. I don't know how this affects the stars. Do I not get a gold star anymore? Because upgrades mode gives you the silver stars. I understand. Is this just an extra challenge? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. If I get the gold star and we still need experience to get to the Bard, maybe we'll do some classic mode runs with a modifier. But some of them seem a bit a bit iffy. Starting with 0 chips and 1 extra chip after each combat victory. Start with 3 random consumables and minus 15 chips. Again, a random consumable, probably 3 random consumables comes at more than 15 chips, so you do get an advantage there. But it could truly be awful, so I don't think that he's given a huge boon. But we might check one out later. Anyway, we'll give me my no modifier as well. I was envisaging before the end as well that I was going to do a tier list. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm qualified to give it. Okay. Catacombs of Dark Sludge. It'll give me Dark Sludge. When enemies will take curse damage, the curse is removed and the unit is inflicted with poison for that amount of damage. Okay. So changing curse into poison is fine, because then poison cannot be, easily removed. I have no curse enablers, but I could get one in the future. That's not wholly unlikely. It's very unusual to get one of these catacomb things early on. I do like the Wizard's Tower as well. I'm going to try this Catacombs, and maybe we'll get a curse energy in the future. So we've learned Dark Sludge now, so it gives me no benefit right now. But in the future it can do. Now, last run as well, we didn't pick up the upgrades to Gem Draw. And I probably shouldn't have done that. Sorry, we probably should have done that. So I probably will, after I get out of this battle, give myself Gem Draw. Anyway, what are you doing? 4 red cards, so you could have that. It's a 50-50 chance. Inflame everything 7. If you have 1 ace, you attack for 33. I can't really play around that. You could always have the 1 ace. You gain Flame Shield when hit, and you have Flame Shield. So you're my nightmare. I would like to get the Inflame going as soon as possible. So what I think I'm going to do is shield off here, and then drop this into Inhale. I could have put it into Buckler, but I'm going to risk it. Nice, we're good. So they are going to Hellfire this turn, but I'm going to accept that. I'm going to gem up. Remember, we're looking for pairs as well on the Flame Strike. We didn't get one. I think now I'm willing to inflame your Hell Sword and then put Flammable on you. And we'll start tickling it up. Because realistically, I don't need to do anything to you other than continuously inflame you. I could even let this, tick over again if I want to. We're always running the risk, though, you're going to get an ace eventually. So right now, you're going to gain 50%, so you're going to go on to 90. Then it's plus 45, which gives you 135 if I do nothing to you, and I probably will reapply the flammable, obviously. So that won't actually get the kill, so at some point I do want to put a Flame Strike on top of you. So you know what, I'm going to take the 7 damage now, and we'll get this ticking earlier rather than later. So now next turn this will go to 120, and then it'll be lethal. Still no aces, that's fantastic news for me. I might as well keep Flame Striking it, just in case this other card is an ace, but we will reapply flammable. And now we're just waiting for you to do your big attack. And you're going to not do it this turn, because it's going to go into Hellfire, sadly. So there's no reason to block this turn, either. I should have put the ace on it as well. Why am I saving the ace? Okay. We're not good! No! I thought you would have put the 4 red cards into there and then the ace in there. You had 5 red cards, you dweeb. Alright, well, you've inflamed me. I just need to keep spending energy now on the Inflame, and I just do nothing, and I don't take damage. Because Inflame only procs when they do something, so I just don't worry about it. Oh, I've given them... No, Flame Shield's fine. It just stops an Inflame, but I've already got it on there. You know what? I'm not willing to check it. No, I am willing to check it. Let's check it. I just want to make sure... Yes. Okay. I think I was fine there. I don't think I need to do anything. We do need to put Flammable back onto you again, though. I'm telling you, when you draw a black ace, you're going to be very, very unhappy. You piece. I'm considering pushing bait multiple times right now. I get chips, I go to a shop. I think I don't. I think I just keep my energy. I could let this start decaying down. I probably will do eventually. There we go. They have the black ace now. We're good. They're dead. 788 damage in one hit. Ay caramba. Alright, give me chips. And you know what? We've actually been rewarding in some regard for not spending my chips early on in Gem Draw. Because I now have more chips for picking up an upgrade. Like, as in an item. One for All is interesting because that sort of works like my bait. Draw darts. Cards add into exactly 4. You draw for the number of cards used plus 2. So if I use like 4 aces, I would get 6 cards. Highly unlikely. Probably more likely scenario is we put 4 in it or 2 twos. It's interesting. Stun Bolt. 5 energy and it stuns. Okay. What's in here? Wand of Hex. Hex 2 to 1 item consumable. Enemy gains confounded. So that's not useful. So actually we got no curse enablers, which is unfortunate. I'm going to pick up One for All because I like it. It works kind of like my bait. And then I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to pick up Stun Bolt too. I know I can't do anything right now, but I think these 2 items in the future could provide a lot of value. Because realistically, I do want to go as far into the game as possible, even though I say that I'm not really aiming for that. I'm just aiming for Sergeant Toad. I'd still like to, you know... I'd like to get a winning classic mode if I can, but I'm not going for it now. So he will buy food for 3 chips each. Food is like the hardest resource to get in the game. I'm going to say no to you. However, I might go that way on the pathway, because I'd rather fight Cockatrice, I think, rather than Green Bloop, who has got a very easy condition to enable their ability. It might actually be smarter to go down the middle. 3, 2, what gives me another card? 8. You know what? Sure. I'm a bit scared about fighting Pikachu, but we'll try it. Right, you're going to Lightning me for 32, because obviously Lightning is 100% when we start this battle. I shall block this. I'd rather not take 100 damage. Sorry, 32 damage. We still took a chunk, though. Right. Would I rather put the Inflame on now and tick it up twice, or Inhale? I think I'd rather Inhale right now. And then next turn we go for it. Never mind, we won't go for it. We'll inhale again. We're only taking 3 lightning damage. I can live with that. Now we're taking 16. I don't know if I want to live with that. We'll block it, and I'll put this into inhale. Bit of a waste. I don't know if putting 4 more was worth, you know, taking the 1 damage. And now I'm going to inflame you for 51. Because if I put flammable on you, you will take 76 next turn, which is a big chunk of your health. And you don't get a pair, so you're actually dead now. You just don't understand that you've died. Please get a pair next turn, though. Alright, that was the dream. I should really learn from my mistakes and not, you know, just keep using cards. Just in case somehow you hit me, I'm going to put a block up. And why not take 5 more damage? Nice. Okay. We would definitely rather fight the bear here, I think, than Gloop, because he's harder to kill with Inflame. Cards into 45, cards into 50. This is A-okay in my book. You're more likely to get the 45er off. How many cards have you got? Sorry, 6. So your average roll is 42. So you have to beat the average. You'll probably get a claw fairly soon afterwards. You have 88. Let's go into inhale first. Okay, that's 41. So now if I put the inflame on it, it's going to be 31, which will then tick up to 45, which will then tick up to 60 something. I'm kind of looking for doing it in 2 turns. So let's inhale again. So now it's going to be 15, 30, 46, which will tick up by 23. So it'll be 69. Nice. And then it will go up by 34, which is lethal. So we should go for you now. I'm going to put it on the claw, and we're just going to hope and pray that you get it off at the right time. So you're going to chomp me first, which I just have to say is acceptable. I'll do this just so you take damage, but it's actually irrelevant. And now I should try and enforce you to claw me. And I will. Because I would like to save some energy. Okay. We go up against Nearsighted Cleric. Hopefully they heal me. Ooh, hop anywhere and we can stun it. Does it automatically just do it? I kind of want to do this battle because it's 5 chips. Oh, I can look. Stunning the Angry Bull would not be the worst thing. The Angry Bull I kind of have to race. You do have the potential to be very annoying. But I can kind of, like, I can control Oops a little bit. I'm going to go for you. I'm going to jump literally 1 tile into our future. But I'll get a stun off in the first turn, which lets me set up an inhale play. And now, I think I look at hitting you. Or maybe I do inhale 1 more time. So you have cards going to 25. So you might heal this turn, but you cannot get 2 hearts. Let's inhale. 27. So you can't have 40. This is a pair, by the way, which is pretty nice for me. Let's inflame Oops. And pop some energy. So you're near lethal now. We can just leave this to tick again. And I can even hedge my bets this time. 35. You can't heal this turn, so this will also tick up. In fact, I should hedge my bets on the Warhammer, really. Okay, you have 29. So I want you to have cards adding to 40. Average cost of this card is probably 7. So I'd guess you've got 36. So if I make you draw 1, if I make you draw 2, unless Oops, no, we've got it. We've done it. We've lived the dream. Because I can't even be too hard. So you're going to Oops this time, but you're going to die before you heal me, I think. You did. Okay, acceptable. And now Angry Bull. This is a scary one. I think I will gem this time. I should also have equipped my thing by now. That is a bit of a misplay. Play it a little bit slower, Andalona. Just don't worry about it. I want to get the Inflame one as fast as possible. We were hoping for a pair there. I will inflame you, and we will immediately go into flammable state. We need to get this up to 126 as fast as possible. I might even gem one more time, because I do not want to get hit for 51. This is a disgusting hand, but it's so disgusting that I'm actually not going to even use the inhale. I'll just flame strike. You're dead. We're good. I just need to make sure the flammable stays on now. $177. In fact, I could do with you unlocking sooner rather than later. Hence, draw a card and draw a card. There you go. They're going to unlock and use their ability. Just in case I somehow screwed up, I'll put this into the Royal Buckler. There you go. They could really have trolled me there. I'm glad that like the AI will actually use the ability even though it'll kill it. Because they could just wait and, you know, I couldn't have any counterplay to that. Just don't use the ability. Okay. Let's go to Castle Hearts. I've still saved up on my chips, but we definitely want to pick up. And I think I might even do it now. I think we have to pick up the item slot. Because I have 2 items just sat here doing nothing. I really want one for all to give me more card draw instead of my gems. 6 energy for 3 food. I have to take it. I think it's just a good enough deal. 3 gems for 6 chips is interesting. Learn Alchemy. At campsites, you gain the ability to refill an extra consumable. Okay. At campsites, you gain the ability to obtain 3 to 5 energy in addition to resting. That's actually pretty good. You know what? Deal. Pay 2 to restore 33 health and gain a food. Again, that's pretty good. I'm just going to have a quick peep at the shop. Weakness doesn't help me. Clarity is okay. And cure negative effects is actually not as bad as I thought. It's pretty good in the second area. Pointy dagger of poison. 1 spade. I mean, that's actually pretty nice. Again, there's no curses in here. Book of cards, I cannot afford you, but you do have a similar aesthetic to some of the other cards I picked up. Because I only need to unlock you once. The question is, do I want to do the dungeon? That's kind of what I'm weighing up right now. 13 chips we get for it, and 3 gems. That's pretty good. I think we're going to do it. What would I do with my 13 chips? I really want to equip the stun bolt, but I don't think it's that important compared to maybe getting a pointed dagger of poison. I like these abilities that let you put like poison on and then draw a card. It's basically just a free, you know, roll of the dice. As long as I get a spade. The Rainbow Blade I can't really enable that well. The alternative is that we pick up something that, you know, gives me a block on the alternate turn that my block is down. But that's kind of what I was thinking of Stun Bolt. We can block with... I don't even remember what you're called. Royal Buckler we can block with. But on a turn where we don't have Royal Buckler, we can use Stun Bolt. And that's my second defensive. What's the upgrade to get into the slot? 10. So we kind of want 15 chips. Probably more, actually. Because I wouldn't be able to equip Stun Bolt right now. I guess the next upgrade is going to be like 12. So I need 20-something chips. Please leave the shop. I'm going to do it. You know, shoot for the moon. Card down to 36, you curse 14 to 3 items. Or a 3 card straight, you do attack 34. Now, we do kind of counter Doomsnake in the sense that they only draw on a hit. So I might not use one for all at all, unless I can get a free draw from it. Let's inhale first. Four cards adding to 36 is actually pretty unlikely. So I might curse that. The 3 card straight is also pretty unlikely, but... What is this hand? Man. I've had some disgusting hands this game. Okay, this, I think, is where we start. I'll inflame curse, we'll set flammable going. I can't do this multiple times, I've only got 6 energy, so we have to be very careful. So this will tick up to near lethal. We've got lethal. Probably. We have lethal. Let's stick an ace on here. Just super kill you. And that worked perfectly well. We spent, what, 1 gem? Did I even spend a gem? I don't remember. We spent energy. Right. Chicken Beard. Stumble card down to 28. Hero gains a gem. 2 spades you flee, and 1 spade you attack for 7. I could really fucking mess you up here. The average of 2 cards, I think, is 14, so 25. I could even go a little bit ham, because you have no spades, right? You have a spade, so you're going to attack me now. It pierces as well, so I can't block it. Let's start inflaming. What do I inflame here, though? I think it's semi-irrelevant, because I'm not going to oil right now. So let's do this. They just ran. That's perfectly fine with me. I was kind of hoping they would stumble and give me some gems. But I'm pretty happy fighting you as like an elite. Someone that can potentially make flee. That's insane. Okay. It's a bit uninspiring, I have to admit, this pointy dagger of poison. So do I even need it? Would I not be better just picking up the item slot immediately? And equipping Stun Dagger? I could also pick up Book of Cards, honestly. That's something else I should consider. To give me an additional draw? But I've already got a draw enabler, so maybe I'm not too worried about that. The Pointy Dagger of Poison is nice. It's just something I'm going to be ticking on every turn. But what are you realistically going to do for me? Maybe like 20 damage in a game? And you do have a requirement attached to you. But it is sort of like recycle as well if I'm trying to chase for pairs. The alternative is that I pick up like Shiny Helm or Plate Mail. Shiny Helm seems a bit garbage. For a requirement of 2 diamonds, only blocking for the sun, it seems a bit weak. You'd think it'd be like times 1.5. Plate Mail is also pretty nice. Blocks 2 times of 1 card. Maybe I do try to go longer into games. Okay, in a complete flip, I'm going to pick up Plate Mail. I think what I'm going to do is go a bit more defensive. So that I can last longer in games. And maybe value my health a little bit more. I'm also going to make this trade so I can equip something right now. Oh wow, lots of campfires. Give me another item slot, please. And I'm going to put Plate Mail straight in. So I'm really relying on this Flame Strike right now. Running into enemies with Flame Shield would be terrible news. And I think I would like some food coming forward. So let's go to this campsite. We can gain energy here. That's actually something I should remember for Stun Bolt. Campsites are pretty good for me. We should heal as well. Refill my bait. Thank you. Yeah, let's go to the farm. I will pay you for 3 food. I like what I see ahead as well. We don't need any health restore. I don't need any of this, honestly. Wizard's Tower to raise my limit. I kind of like. And you know what? While you're at it, give me 5 energy. And now I'm just looking to get 1 more equip slot. Okay, what are you doing? You're going to cough on me. That's 14 damage. I do not like that you're going to cough on me. It's not reusable, though. Okay, this is like the worst result. I'm a bit scared that these are 2 black cards. I was hoping to draw a red card. Alright, let's gem it up. This is the worst draw I've ever seen in the history of the game. Let's put this by rank, since I'm looking for pairs. I think we're just going to Plate Mail block this. Immediately using Plate Mail, we'll inhale. I should have Flame Struck with these 2 first. That was a bit of a misplay. Alright, I'm not going to lead into the misplay. We missed a little bit of damage. Right, now you're going to inhale. Okay, I'm not going to risk any more. Let's get this on cough, question mark? Does this make a difference putting 3 on that to go to 14? It'll mean that I put on 34 in flame instead, which then ticks up by 17 to... I mean, it's hard to say right now, but I can't think of a boundary. I think I just keep going into inhale. I don't think it's time to actually go for you yet. Right, you inhaled. I have to be careful about drawing more cards right now. Or giving them cards. You hit me for 28. Well done. I was kind of expecting that. I thought I was going to get a low roll there for some reason. I think now I have to just go for it. You're going to be annoying. I have to be completely honest with you. But 59 is pretty good. This, I think, will get over the lethal line eventually. We needed to get over the lethal line eventually. Yeah, we get over lethal here. And now I can force you to have 3 red cards. I hate you. Dragon Whelp, you piece. There we go. They don't actually hit me, but just in case something bizarre happens, let's do that. They lived. Why? I misplayed. Did I turn Flammable off? I missed Flammable by 1 turn, didn't I? Okay, I need to put 17 on you. I just... You're dead. That's incredibly costly. But we can make it out. We can recover from this. It's a huge blow to take like 103 damage in 1 turn. I can't believe I did that. Who is easy to deal with? I mean, perfect kill in the medic would be nice. You're too scary to fight, honestly. I think we have to fight medic. I probably should have eaten then as well, to restore some health. Right, you have immediately got 2 hearts, but if you get a 3rd heart, you're going to cure. So I should push the button and hope you get a 3rd heart. I should push the button and hope you get a 3rd heart. Never mind, I'll just draw all the lowest cards in the deck. Don't worry. There you go. So you're going to cure now instead, which is better for me. Even if this is another heart, you don't have enough for Dirty Scalpel. I'll set the Inflame going on Cure even though it does nothing. And I'll stick this into Inhale. So you have no hearts right now, so you're not doing anything to me. So again, I think we'll just lean into Inhale. Which, by the way, is hurting me. I am aware of that. I think this might be the last turn. I can push the button once. Actually, I can't. I should push the button until you get 3 hearts now. Fuck! I'm gonna be sad. Alright, I'm just gonna risk that it's not a heart. That's all I can do here. No pairs, by the way. So if I put on 20, that's going to be 49. This isn't going to get the kill. I do need to put more Inflame on. Put it on Cure because you can't do that right now. And I'll block 8 with my last card. And by the way, use Energy. It was a heart. Of course it was. The 1 in 4. It wasn't 1 in 4. And you're going to Cure this turn? Are you crazy? I have to put a block here. Okay, you took 93. Can I do this battle without doing anything else? Maybe. We should go for this again. One more heart, thank you. You're going to cure instead. Let's put it on the Dirty Scalpel. No, let's put it on the cure. You cure. So you're on 22 now. I'm going to hope it's not a heart. 3 of a kind 8. That's nice. You know what? I can kill you if I do this. Okay. Just in case something goes drastically wrong. No, I don't need to plate mail. If you Dirty Scalpel, you die this turn. It's not a perfect kill. I could try and force perfect kills, actually. I didn't draw a 4. It hurts. Alright. Throw an 8 into it then, just to make sure you die. Knight of Hearts. So you have 2 hearts, attack for 36. 1 heart, block for 24. So I can control you somewhat. And then you're the Straight Lord. I did not mean to click there. I did not want to fight you. But it's fine. I will deal with it. I also wanted to eat food, so... I don't even know how that double clicked then. I'm so confused. I'm so upset. Well. Get into my inhale. We're dead. We'll put this into the Royal Buckler, I think. Because I can't risk you having a 3-card straight. Or maybe I forced a 3-card straight now. The problem is that if you have a 3-card then a 2-card, I die. I'm just going to risk it. Inflame the tusks. Get flammable going. Right, we blocked it. You're going to bite me again. I do not want you to bite me. I cannot risk you tusking me right now. So we'll block with plate mail. Add some more fire to this. And then pray. I'm in a little bit of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. You may have noticed. Give me an ace. Okay. We can do this now. To put up 20 block. 19 in flame. Get on the tusks again. And we'll put flammable on you again. I just need to take up a little bit more. Now, this is again the prey turn for us because I can't do anything. If it's a 2-card straight, we die. He has it. We were really the composer of our own downfall there. Taking 100 and something damage in 1 turn for no reason. Kind of hurts. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.